Hey, Enlivant. This year we've been talking a lot about trust, right? But what do we actually mean by trust here at Enlivant? In this case, trust is just simply the relationship between management and employees, between myself, Dan, Pete, and the rest of the management team here in Chicago, and all of you in our Enlivant communities across the country. Our recent certification by the Great Place to Work organization brought us an inspirational way to define and develop trust throughout the company. They actually call it their trust model. The Great Place to Work trust model is actually made up of 5 specific dimensions. The first 3, credibility, respect, and fairness, are understandably what employees are looking for in management. The next 2, pride and camaraderie, are how employees actually feel about the company that they work for. These are not just lofty goals, but attainable actions that any organization can achieve if they're willing to work on them. Several of our leaders are here to walk through what makes up the 5 trust model dimensions. First up, Mr. Dan Gwill, our President and COO.
Thanks, Jack. Hey, everyone. To build trust with our employees, we need to have credibility. That means we need to be believable and we need to be worthy of their trust. So how do we build that trust? We do it through strong communications, both actively listening to them and speaking with transparency. We do it by demonstrating competent, authentic leadership. And lastly, we do it by acting with integrity in everything we do. Here's Rhonda Meekins, our Regional Director of Operations for Georgia.
Thanks, Dan. RESPECT, find out what it means to me. I'm here to talk about respect. That's right, respect. Receiving respect from others is important because it helps us to feel safe and to express ourselves. Respect means that you accept somebody for who they are, even when they're different from you or when you disagree with one another. Respect in a relationship builds feelings of safety, well-being, and most of all, trust. Respect must be demonstrated by all members of the team. Interactions between leaders and subordinates must be respectful. Respect between peers is where genuine trust can be established. Our employees need to feel respected by management and feel supported by them, to feel like they're able to collaborate and be involved in decisions that affect them and the company. RESPECT equals TRUST. And don't forget that. And now, here's Pete Smith, our Chief Human Resources Officer.
Thanks, Rhonda. Obviously, fairness is a key element in trust. And luckily, fairness has always been part of our DNA here at Enlivant. We do everything we can to ensure our guidelines and policies are fair. It is fundamental to our success that the cultural experience our employees have at Enlivant is built on equity, impartiality, and fairness. We strive to exhibit fairness in everything that we do. When there's a healthy demonstration of pride and camaraderie within a team, strong trust is an inevitable outcome. Pride is how our employees feel about their individual impact through their work.
At the end of the day, when I leave the community, I feel that my job was done when I have happy families and happy residents.
At Enlivant, pride in our work is how we enrich the lives of our residents every day. Pride comes from contributions made by individuals and teams. Camaraderie is the relationship our employees build between each other.
We recently started stretching. It's a great way to start the day and create that energy together to start the day so that we can relate that to our residents.
We want everyone to feel they're in a friendly, supportive, and welcoming environment while they're working here. Camaraderie is achieved by building teams that are authentic, creating an atmosphere of hospitality and community. Camaraderie is the centerpiece of our important GPS competency, relationship building.
Hey again. Now you've heard about the dimensions of trust and how we demonstrate that here at Enlivant. Trust is something that matters beyond the good environment it creates for all of us. It's something we can actually use as a measure of success. Building trust is literally the foundation for everything we do here at Enlivant. And the trust that you have placed in us as an employer of choice, I can promise you is something we don't take for granted. So in closing, thank you for all you do daily in our ongoing journey towards becoming the nation's most trusted senior living provider.